Welcome to AI Mistakes. I'm so glad you came by. On this channel, we're focused on learning and education, history, and using AI. All right, let's cover some AI news today. I want to bring you the things that are interesting to me, and perhaps through sharing what I find interesting and valuable, you'll learn something or find an opportunity ahead on the work that can be done. So just taking a quick look at my feed today, the very first thing that jumps out at me is this report by KPMG that showed up on VentureBeat. Basically, according to a survey given by KPMG, nearly 2/3 of the 225 U.S. executives surveyed in March of 2023 believe that generative AI will have a high or extremely high impact on their organization in the next 3 to 5 years, surpassing other emerging technologies. Now, here's what's interesting. About the same number said they're still 2 years away from implementing their first generative AI solution. Listen, this is 1 or 2 years, but let's be honest, okay? When you're in an enterprise environment, it's very hard to move quickly. I've seen it. I've lived it. Even when the executives know it's a game-changing technology. It's hard. It is difficult to be in the C-suite, and you're handed demands to make it happen, but you don't have the resources. Your teams don't have the skills. All of this stuff is totally new and no one can keep up. Even experts that are following this, the people that I'm getting my news and information from, are absolutely drowning in updates. Yeah, well, I think we're going to hit a local maximum at some point. All of these AI technologies hit some level of limitation, but it doesn't mean it's not going to be incredibly valuable. And you've got to get on top of it. We need to find ways to learn how to use this technology and take full advantage of it, because these companies, these big companies and small ones, and even individuals like you and I, are trying to find ways to use this technology to make our productivity better. And speaking of productivity, out this morning, an actual survey conducted in part with Stanford University indicated that the level of productivity improvement was at least 15%. So out of Fortune today, ChatGPT AI worker productivity, Fortune 500 study. AI tools made people happier in doing their job. AI helped the less experienced staff improve their delivery time by 35%. 35%. That is huge productivity. Wow. I think we're just beginning to touch the surface of what's possible in terms of productivity gains. And I think what we're going to see, the companies that figure this out, instead of just out and out laying people off, will find ways to put this in the hands of every single employee. And there's a lot of work to be done to make that happen. There's compliance, there's governance, there's tooling, there's access. I mean, there's all sorts of things that have to be done, and review has to take place in the process. But if you empower the employees with the training that they need to make good decisions, set them loose on it. I think we have this tendency to overregulate and tell people how they can apply and use things because we're afraid that they're going to make a mistake. But if you approach the mistakes in a different way and think about that as your superpower, boy, things can really change fast. And that's why this channel is called AI Mistakes. Why? Because I want to get you out of the mindset that says, I can't mess up. I can't do this wrong. I can't make a mistake. No, you've got to have the mindset of, I want to go make a mistake. I want to pick this up and go right now, and go so fast that I'm going to mess up. And that's okay, because you're going to learn from it. And we're going to go play with this stuff. We're going to start using it, but we're going to engage our mind. We're going to think about how we're applying this stuff. We're going to go do our work, and we're going to use this to get our work done, but we're going to think through how we're getting it done. Instead of just leaving our mind on the side of the road, we're going to engage. We're going to put it in motion and think about, how can I use this? How can I use this the right way? And so then when these companies come and they're looking for an expert, you can say, hey, I'm right here. I've been using AI in my business for over a year. By the time they get there, you're an expert. Now, my personal feelings are your mindset, the way you get things done, the way you work with others, how you approach failure. That's what matters. That's much harder for people to learn and much more difficult for people to teach. When it comes to these specific technology things, companies want experts on the technology. The only way they have confidence is to hire somebody that already knows how to do it all. That's us. We can learn how to use this technology. So pick it up. Go make some mistakes. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get a notification. And definitely leave a comment. I read every comment and I appreciate your time. Thank you.